jacket, but it's a bit short on you.
I've grown in the last 15 years, Daniel.
It's like our mom said, you know, never throw away your old clothes because you might get to use them again.
Especially when psychedelic music comes back into style. And that's what's happening here at the Bamboo this week. It's Psychedelic Week.
It's Psychedelic Week at the Bamboo, and what we're here to do is check out if these bands are like for real, if it's really heavy vibes, or if they're just making fun.
I think they maybe are for real, because this is happening in every city across the States and in Canada, too. It's really underground, but it's there. They've got to be serious about it.
The Paisley's Demon returns, and I just want, do you think the, you know what, are like taking effect?
I think they're way too old. I don't feel a thing.
Yeah, maybe we should have fried the peels as well.
Oh, I couldn't have eaten another thing. Forget it. Clothes, yeah. And we only joined the band so we can wear them.
Yeah, right, I know. Where else do you get a chance to wear these things?
Right.
I bow to the songwriters of yesteryear.
Why?
Because it was more disciplined back then. You know, they were trying to, experiment. There was more experimentation going on in the old days, I feel. Electro Longhorns, and I've always had a Rock Continental organ, and you know, I got this new electric piano that I'm trying to get fixed. It was in a flood, but you know, like the Thieves would have or something.
We're not talking Apollo 3. We're talking Apollo 4 right here. With the built-in G tuner and built-in fuzz. The volume, the tone, the distortion, the treble boost, it's all there.
So in there.
It's all there.
We like gear that's like really tiny and fits in a band. You know, we don't need like a million roadies to move on. We move our own stuff around because, you know, make more money that way.
Psychedelic rock, you know, when I was with the Mood last night, they were like, don't touch the brown acid, man, don't touch it. And it seemed like the whole slideshow and everything was always meant to heighten your acid trip. Is that still part of psychedelic rock?
I don't know. I think it's a sense of humor thing myself, you know, that it's all part of showmanship and putting on good, wholesome entertainment for the public.
Ah, come on, give me a break.
That's what the people pay to get in for. They want to have a good time.
Support your local fuzz. Have fun. Get your clothes. Have fun. Go out and dance. Go. Give us, you know, like, it was the early, well, no, I mean the early 70s. It wasn't until the punk scene started that you know, I was like kicked in the head. I mean, I was only 13 or 14, but it gave me a feeling of like, wow, you know, I can do whatever I want. And it was like, what did I have to draw from with, you know, all this 70s crocheted knit sweaters? I mean, where do you go? You go back to the 60s where it was like fun. You get out the old 17 magazines and
16. The old 16 magazines.
they were old.
She's ahead of her time.
Discovered about the so-called psychedelic revival is that these bands don't seem to have a message. And I thought that was a very important part of the original movement in the 60s. A lot of those lyrics talked about radical changes to social attitudes in the 60s. These bands, however, seem to be talking about boy meets girl, boy loses girl. That's all I got out of it.
Yeah. The first thing is that the 60s were couched in certain ideas. People were reading, for instance, Carlos Castaneda or Timothy Leary. Tune in, turn on, and drop out was the way people were living in those days. It's not good enough now just to spout off a bunch of one-liners from Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In or buy yourself a new wardrobe of marketing-conscious recreations of Merrick Trout Pact. That's not what the 60s were about. I like what the musicians are doing, getting back to basics. That's great fun. But if you see some trend-crazy VJ or some reporter trying to tell you that we're in for a psychedelic revival this summer, forget it. It ain't happening. Anyway, this is 1986. I'm tired of revivals. Let's look to the future.
I think we should have tried those fields. Absolutely nothing is happening.
I don't know what you mean. I'm feeling perfectly normal. I'm feeling normal. I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling fine. Where are you going? Where are you going? Look out for the curb.
Still ahead on the new music, Robin the Boy Wonder takes a look at the criminal element in the seedy world of modern video.